Back on the post-game show, it's brought to us by Ag Business Associates and Classic Farm Management. We have Dustin Christensen, co-head coach for the Wheelers, with us. 3 straight shutouts. Coach, can we get a crack a smile at least on that?
No, we're staying focused. We got a long way to go. I mean, this is great to get a district title, but our kids are hungrier for more, and that we're really excited about. They were really focused going into this game, and we talked about defensive goals, and some of them even felt my defensive goals were a little soft. So they really stepped up the challenge and did a great job tonight. So really proud of the boys.
I suppose as a coach, you're probably never as comfortable as early as some of the fans are, but I mean, a 3-and-out on their first possession, and then and I think was their 4th or 5th play, you fell on a fumble. So from that point on, did you kind of feel like, yeah, maybe we've got something going here?
Well, I don't ever feel comfortable during the game because I know it's 8-man, and looking at last season, we had with our Weeva came back and beat us in the second half, and Harris Lake Park beat us in the fourth quarter. So. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to be comfortable in an 8-man game because I just know how fast it can turn. But, yeah, our boys definitely did their job tonight. They flew to the football, and offensively, Tyler Reboff had another great game, and the offensive line created some big holes for him to run.
You put a lot of pressure on Simons. Is that something you typically do, or is that something you knew that would have to be especially critical tonight?
Well, we really talked to Dustin Andreessen all week. We told him his job is to focus on number 12, and that's the only thing. And that kid, he just really focused on number 12, and no one was stopping him from getting there. And Joseph Zager, Dylan Obermeyer, Lane Lawson did a great job of pushing him up right into him. And so I was just really thrilled with how all 4 of those guys worked together to corral a really good quarterback.
You've had a lot of big wins. In fact, over the last 4 or 5 years, but with this senior class, it's now their 32nd win of their careers. Question is, how many feelings after a victory have been as special as tonight, considering they've now got 9-0?
We talked to them. This is their first district title, and it was really big to get. But we talked to them. There's one thing they haven't met, and that's a playoff win. So we're really going to be looking forward to next week. We're going to watch a lot of tape on Monday and get through a good week of practice. And I feel like the kids are really focused. When we were having the post-game huddle, we really talked about how, man, it feels really good, but it's going to feel a lot better if you keep it going. And the kids definitely were. It seems like they've already over this win. They're ready for next week.
With Tyler Reboff's interception he took back, that's now 6 defensive touchdowns, I think it is, on the year?
Six games we scored a defensive touchdown, and 7 games our defense has scored. So, yes, we're really happy with how our team's going to be able to put up points, but we're not always expecting it, and we keep giving Coach Burks a hard time saying the defense can score just as much, but it's been just a fun little challenge for our kids, and I mean, it's great to see our kids force turnovers in different ways and score off them and create them into points.
Well, a lot of games probably aren't final from tonight yet, but I suppose you've looked or somebody's told you about some other games going on around the area. So who are you maybe thinking you might see, or just overall what do you guys got to gear up to do next week for whoever you might face?
Well, we don't really know what the state's going to decide. I mean, we know that there's Newell Fonda and Remsen St. Mary's up north, so we're kind of expecting to play Newell Fonda. If they bring a team south up to us, we'll be ready for whoever that might be. It might be Bedford, Lennox, Stanton. We don't know because, like you said, we haven't been able to scoreboard watch too much tonight with how important this game was to us. So we just got prepared for whoever we get, and we'll be ready for them.
How big is home field advantage though in the postseason?
Oh, I know you remember from last year. It was a long trip up there, and it's just gonna be so nice to have a team come here. And we know we've had some issues in the playoffs, so we need to make sure we're focused no matter where we're at. And with this win tonight, we're guaranteed home field advantage for Friday, and if we continue to win, we keep home field advantage. So we just got to make sure we're prepared for the next team we have.
Okay. Anything else from tonight's game specifically that stood out to you?
I really just felt like it was nice to see. Well, we really didn't understand it. Coach Burks decided to throw the ball against the wind instead of with the wind. So our first couple pass plays came against the wind. But it's nice to see, again, our balanced attack really opening things up. And offensive line, defensive line, I felt like did a great job and were the big part of this game tonight.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Thanks for your time up here.
Thank you very much.